Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ring of Red. In this episode, we are defending the Morioka prison camp we just took from the North Japanese Loyal Forces. Since last episode, I went in and I changed up my setup a bit, my troop loadout. The unit we got, the green troop we got, is very good, and I equipped him to Jun. So, the way things are breaking down right now, Hinasato, Jun, Ryoko, and Wei are all acting as anti-infantry, while Ayana, Ippei, and Jun are acting as anti-AFW. Jun and Ayana are gonna wreck things. Jun in particular is just gonna devastate AFWs right now. Not too sure there's too much else to say. Ippei, troop-wise, anti-AFWs are extremely shut down by any form of disablement, I guess is the best way to put it. Any crowd control, to use a term from other games. Because damage to their legs will prevent them from attacking, and that's kind of their whole gimmick. They just run up and they punch things in the face, and if they can't run up and punch things in the face, yeah. So, the way he's geared is with electrical wires and mines. Electrical wires deal damage to legs and trip up enemies, so they can't counterattack if they're disabled. So this means that on every type of unit, in theory, we get a free hit. And we also are rocking cleanup and repair and fast repair. So we can deal with wires, we can deal with mines, we can deal with leg damage, we can deal with gun damage. We don't really care about the gun damage. In fact, we don't care about the 6 illumination shot I'm carrying either. My Phosphorous might be kind of useful. But, yep. He's the only one that I think any special note of how he's loaded out needs to be brought up. Jun has a supply troop for faster loading. He has the recon troop for longer attack distance. He has a shooter that gives him, I think, the 8 APC shells? Oh, nope, this is an illumination shot when I gave the APC shells over to Ayana. Here we go. Anyway, that's about all I'm going to say about this. So, let's get into the, mission. Make a sortie? Indeed. Morioka Prison Camp, Central Command. Yes, I believe I will also engage in combat. I applaud your enthusiasm, but I don't have a spare AFW for you. We have one that we requisitioned from the prison camp, but right now it's undergoing repairs. That is disappointing, to say the minimal. My heart aches at the thought. Miss Ayana, would you mind if I took your place? That would be awful. What? You must be kidding. Ryoko, how about you? No way. Give it up, Emilio. Okay, Wei. The enemy is advancing. Make the necessary preparations. Hurry. Yes, sir. Let's move, everybody. Morioka Defense. Captain, we've confirmed an enemy AFW unit. I'll say. How many of them are there? We don't know right now, but they're in black machines. It's gotta be that elite unit Kirino told us about. Out in your machines. We'll defend the prison camp by taking them head on. Colonel, it looks like the prison camp has fallen into the hands of the enemy. Yes, it appears so. Kaiho tried, but he just couldn't hold it. What are we going to do? Well, we've come this far, so we can't very well return empty-handed. We need to engage them to gauge how strong they are. Prepare for anti-AFW warfare. We shall eliminate the enemies surrounding the prison camp. Victory condition, defend the camp until day 4, 1000 hours, or the annihilation of all enemies. Loss condition, loss of the prison camp, or the destruction of Weiziger's AFW. So, I ran some tests, and unfortunately that hiccuping that's occurring is only occurring when I'm recording. So I don't know what to do about that. I did look into fixing it, and sadly I got nothing. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Also, the green troop for this mission, we have Minakawa up here. He will retreat after a certain amount of time, so you need to rush up and take him out. He's also conveniently stationed on the only troop city on the map. So that's another reason we're going to rush to take him out. And let's go ahead and move Hinasato right here. Which will give us a nice little bit of defense. It'll slow our turns down, but... And what are we looking at? Shrapnel. Shrapnel is quite unpleasant. So we got Charge Fire, Smoke Shot, Shrapnel. I'm fine with this. Shrapnel's gonna sting, but meh. Now, did he engage us in medium range? I'm not even gonna bother trying to walk up to him. I'm pretty sure he'll just move back as we move forward, and I'm not really interested in playing that game. I'm gonna wait until I see that he is doing something before I move our troops forward, because I don't want to eat the shrapnel. And I didn't notice white phosphorus on the front lines over there. I saw smoke shot, but that's, I'm not worried about that. Actually, I'm kind of happy he's got the guy with shrapnel up there, because the last time I did this, he had the guy with APC shells up there, and I took a lot of hits. Ooh, that devastating 10 damage. I was gonna say, are you guys gonna activate your skills? Not too bad. Bit of a delay there while somebody fell in. 76, that's nice. I love cooperation. Unfortunately, I think I only have one unit right now that has access to the skill. I don't think I can use spray fire from this distance. I cannot. Let's move these guys back again. He's gonna pull his units back. So interestingly, he only pulled one back. Most devastating. Okay, our skills are a go. Oh, I really hope cooperation goes off before rapid fire, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Looks like the smoke cleared, but he's backed up in the long range, so doesn't really matter that it cleared. We're going to be dealing negligible damage. get like a 20 out of this or something. What do we get? 10! 10. Exactly like 20. Only... Oh, hey, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking shit now, because they totally killed off the enemy. Alright, let's see. Can we take out this guy? Hopefully we get this off before his ability activates. We should. And it should drop him. Wink. Very nice. Probably gonna eat this hit. Not so worried about it. Although, you know, interestingly enough, this messes up my strategy a little bit, I think. I was relying on eating those 2 APC shells. I'll get into it, I gotta do something about that. When the thing I was counting on happens or doesn't happen. I don't know if we'll be able to... I mean, it's not gonna be an accurate shot even if we get it, but nope. Still, got both those units down, that's awesome. We get 24 XP. North Japan Loyal Army. Maybe he's in there. Everybody is certainly interested in General Minakawa. At least I assume that's who Ippei means. I'm not gonna run away like a little kid. I'm not afraid of any Black Angel. Gotta move you here. So this guy's going to attack Ippei, who is one of our anti-AFWs, but we really don't care that he's attacking Ippei. In fact, unlike previously, I actually really prefer if the enemy engages Ippei, regardless of if they have their infantry or not, because he's guaranteed to deal damage to the enemy, almost guaranteed, but he's never going to deal enough that he might kill them before the troops go out. He basically will just end the combat completely in our favor. It's like 100 free damage for us every time someone picks a fight with us. Like, there wasn't even enough time for them to get a wire off. Take it like a man, yeah. 140. I'm happy with that. And somebody else will pick off those troops for us. And then we'll have a Yana most likely wipe out the, Colonel. We've got a transmission from His Excellency Sergei, Commander of the Soviet Far East Army. Thank you for going out of your way to contact us from Hokkaido, Your Excellency. Hokkaido? I'm calling from... I can't... Vostokayask? I don't... This has been Soviet territory for 20 years now. Spare me your sordid humor. My apologies. I was thinking about Japan before the war. So, how are you, Your Excellency? What do you mean, how are you? Don't you know Moscow is blaming me for the guerrilla takeover of the prison camp? I thought sweeping the guerrillas out was your job. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I sincerely apologize. I'm tired of hearing such drivel. Take back Morioka prison camp or don't come back. I understand. You understand? The Siberian detention camps for the Japanese. It all depends on me. That's kind of a weirdly, Anyway, we'll do our best to get the prison camp back. Better, idiot. Think about who has kept North Japan going. Sergei. He said... Forget about the words and deeds of that moron. We have the truth on our side. But we can't... I know. Don't say anything. we don't have any choice but to put up with it for the now. For now. Alright, and anti-AFWs. Now, this unit... Okay, good. This unit can either attack John or it can attack Kinasato. If Kinasato started, it'll target Kinasato from what I've seen, which is exactly what I wanted. We're not the same as those hacks you've been fighting until now. Actually, I think you guys are exactly the same. I think you guys run your units into Kinasato for me. Let him get off a glorious massacre. And you even engaged at close range. That's perfect. So I'm going to demonstrate that skill we just got. Well, I say just got. We got it at the end of last round when we leveled up. Rapid Fire Co-op. And Suppression Fire. So Suppressive Fire will trap them, it'll deal damage, and then it will trap those units in the vanguard. They cannot retreat to the rear guard. And we will hold them there until we take another action with Kinasato. This is perfectly fine. Because we're running double infantry to just, you know, horribly massacre them. Oh, it can also break if you move too far away from them, I believe. The only downside is that I don't believe this skill does damage while it's going on. Like, it does that initial 50, but then it'll just kind of hold itself there. What do we got for damage there? We can still use dodge action if we need to, and we can adjust troop ranks, which is, exactly what we're gonna do. I don't need him shooting at my troops. Don't mind that he shot Kinasato. Just keeping that fire going. You can go ahead and hit me with smoke shot. I'm pretty sure that will not disrupt this. Okay, and our troops are ready to go. You can go ahead and focus fire them. Not so concerned about that, really. Oh, that devastating 17 damage. Now, apparently Smoke Shot did interrupt our skill. I wasn't sure if it could, but apparently it could because it just did. That's obnoxious. Well, I wasn't aware that it could do that, and now that I know, I have a much lower opinion of the skill than I had previously. It has been a really long time since I played this game. I mean, I've done little bits for the recording and in between the recording, but... he's probably going to get a hit on us before we get a hit on him. Let's go with... Okay, he's shooting at us, or our troops. I'm not terribly upset by that. Unfortunately, though, the layout of this map pretty well guarantees that you won't get any free healing from taking over villages, because they're sitting on the villages, and you're defending a point. I'm surprised he hasn't moved that. There we go. I was gonna say, he hasn't moved his unit forward. And he's down. Very nice. And 80%. I love that it's not, you know, firing on the enemy, it's just the enemy is being hit. I like to think he's had better luck with an optimistic attitude than I have. At least in regards to this game universe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 85%. I can deal with that. He has taken some abuse, though. The AFW is painted black. Looks like that's the North Japan Loyal Army. Indeed it is. So, guess who was coming to pick off ground troops for us? I'm gonna go ahead and not put my infantry down, because I'm gonna make use of Shrapnel here. Because we're a long range and he is a short range AFW, he is happily going to walk forward and get shot in the face. I approve of this. That's kind of freaking out, isn't it? So we don't have to adjust our position. He will move into medium range for us. Not bad. Gotta pull back before his rapid fire can trigger. I think he had rapid fire. He has some Vanguard skill. And I'm remarkably certain his medics are packing white phosphorus. Alright, so they're coming forward, so we're actually just gonna go ahead and... Yep, it's fine. You're gonna eat the rapid fire, but it's gonna give us a snipe for later when we need it. And those guys will be pretty much always in our crew. This is probably gonna be the only time they're on the ground. Snipe preparations are up, that's fine. Actually waiting for the white phosphorus to trigger. Here, 48 and 40. Good stuff. I didn't catch, but I think I got his infantry unit. Yes, I did. Okay, he's taking 8 minutes. Perfectly fine. Shield hit. Should get Snipe again pretty soon. Well, Snipe is up, but we need the phosphorus to go away. Should be happening pretty soon. There it goes. Damage. Hopefully we can pick that off with Snipe. If we can't, I will use my last Shrapnel round. Just to get them before the AI pulls them back. That was a low roll. They might... Yep, they're still there. Okay. I'll leave them out there on the offhand chance. Shooting Shrapnel. He's not getting the chance to pull that back. things considered, that's a bit of a waste, but I'm not really too concerned about it. I got this thing about wanting his unit dead. Ryoko, the demon emblem? It must be them! Indeed it is. Your search is over. Ryoko's also geared for anti-infantry, but... I mean... there's no use for it at the moment, because Kinosato went and killed everything for us like a good murderous... I don't even know what you'd call him. Looks good. I don't know that my units did any damage to them, but I'm pulling them back so they don't get hit. Oh, that's what shield's for, right? He's taking aim, keep more stuff forward. Wow, I'm surprised the shield held out. I thought it would be done there. It's got a little bit of health left. Oh, putting mines down, I forgot about that. We do have reason for those mines, but... hiccup. Got him with a 70. We at 90 health. I don't think we'll be able to finish him off without a quick fire. Oh, cool. Looks like our shield's gonna survive this. These guys forward again. Oh, he's backing up. 3, shooting at 70. If this hits on quick fire... Yep, good. Wow, actually, he might take 2 hits from quick fire to take down. That would suck. Don't really want to waste that many max attacks. But there's also no way in hell I'm going to let him walk away from this. On roll high. Thank you very much. That was, I think that was like barely enough. I already forgot how much health he had there, but... how much she had there.